यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानम् अधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम् परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे.
Good morning. Today I am with you with the word salubrious. Salubrious is a word which is very appropriate, saying the healthy and very loving climate, rather weather, which we are seeing nowadays changing for good. This is pertaining to, normally when salubrious word is used, it indicates a very healthy state of mind and body. By and large, we have been hearing this word salubrious when somebody is going to hill station. How is the weather there? It's very salubrious. If you go to Ooty, Manali, Kulu Manali, Dehradun, Mussoorie, normally in summers people used to go there, and there is a heavy exodus of the people. Normally some of the state capitals, they have kept their summer capital and winter capital. Why? Because in the winters the temperature becomes sub-zero in some of the states like Jammu and Kashmir, and so they say that let us go back to hill area, non-hill areas, that is Jammu side, because the climate there or the weather there for maybe 3 or 4 months are very salubrious to health. The extreme temperature, extreme weather, they want to avoid. So when we use the word salubrious, it is normally a healthy state of body and mind. It is called fresh air and exercise are always salubrious to our health. Fresh air and exercise. Similarly, this is in a normal parlance which is quite frequently used, this salubrious. But we will be moving toward the abstract meaning of it. Abstract meaning is not very different from what actually we hitherto know about salubrious meaning as such. Abstract means when you read some of the text of the great writers, that your mind is really refreshed. If you read some of the Vedanta scriptures, some of the sayings in Vedas, that is not only good for our health, but that is very salubrious to mind. People say that, and even I advocate that kind of idiom, that it is very salubrious to our body and mind, because that really refreshes you with a kind of cognitive thinking which really transcends from a different source and gives you a feeling that negativity is altogether removed from your soul and mind. So for children, I don't expect that they would be moving so deep at this stage. What they should remember at this stage of academic level, that salubrious means it is either for a place, either for a climate, either for a weather, or temporarily it could be movement from one place to the other, whether you feel very refreshed. Now when somebody moves from Delhi to Mumbai also, Mumbai has a coastal life. Coastal life means those for the first timer, when they move from Delhi to Mumbai, they say, how is Mumbai? Oh, Mumbai is very fine. It's very salubrious to health. Because it does not undergo very extreme weather. It does not go extremities of Delhi types. Delhi is what? Very extreme cold, extreme hot. that is not the scenario in Mumbai. There is no extreme winter. It is always the sea breeze and the land breeze. The sea breeze in the evening is very refreshing. That's why people in Mumbai say that evening life is very good. That in totality they say the Mumbai weather is very salubrious. You can also say that onset of monsoon, now the scorching sun is going to be defeated by the salubrious stench of monsoon, impending monsoon. We can say that impending monsoon is going to bring lot of rain, and that lot of rain will definitely make our weather salubrious to live in. Now let us look at some of the synonyms, and I'll be explaining you its meaning. You have to keep your eyes, ears and mind open. Good, helpful. How is weather here? Now somebody is going to Kota, somebody is going from village side to Patna, somebody is moving to Delhi. Parents ask them, how is the weather better? If everything is going well, he or she respond back saying, Dad, the place is very salubrious, it's very nice, I am liking that. So if it really, you are liking the place, that comes in the category of salubrious. Because healthy, good, which you recognize from your conscious mind, that place is good. So that's good, that's a salubrious. Healthy, medicinal, it's medicinal. Now sometimes you say eating few leaves of tulsi is not only medicinal, but that is salubrious to your health. That is good for the body and mind. That enhances your immune system. So that is having medicinal qualities. Now doctors are often saying apple a day, an apple a day keeps doctor away. So what that mean? That means that there are certain intrinsic qualities in apple which really keeps doctor away. If you take apple a day, you will be free from any kind of impending disease. So that is the basic reason, that directly or indirectly they are not saying that you should eat apple. So they have made it, a kind of metaphor, that apple a day keeps doctor away. Why and when do you go to a doctor? You feel not very comfortable going to a doctor. Take this test, test the blood test, you go for MRI, you go for CT scan. All this is not only expensive but very painful also, physically very painful. It takes the beauties and the best part of your day spending in the hospital, and you are spending a lot of money from your pocket also. So that really kills your most of the vitalities. So that's not very good. So what we should do when we are happy, when we are healthy, that's very medicinal. And exercise and good food, these are all medicinal to our health. These are all salubrious to our health. Wholesome, restorative. What is restorative? When our metabolic processes are getting distorted by bad food habits, some of them become drinkers. But when you are going for a curative, when you are on a medicinal appetite or food habits, that is called restorative. Leave about the past. Now I am in the present. I am living a very healthy life. Salutary. Salutary warning. Sometimes there is a statutory warning. Salutary warning is also given, that healthy food always gives healthy mind. Salutary. So you should listen to the salutary suggestions given by Ayush Mantralaya or by the Department of Medical Sciences. Salutiferous. In the categories of salubrious, salutiferous. So such an excellent word, salutiferous. I was not feeling very happy in the town when I moved to the countryside and my village. Everything became salutiferous. Everything became salubrious. Everything became healthy, wholesome. It become, life becomes very easy. It becomes very cozy for me, and I started loving the place. Place is just superb. Sanative and non-tonic, wholesome. When somebody is on a delirium, on a deathbed, the doctor prescribes certain tonics, alpha and all those kind of tonics. What are these tonics doing? These tonics are going to, they are in the form of curative role. They just enhance your immune system and you become healthy. So, you must have heard about that tonic. When you are a young boy or a girl, a small baby, your mom and dad must have given you grape water. What is that? That's a kind of tonic which gives you additional quantity of sugar, so that your immunity system and your energy system really gets a big boost, and so you start walking early. So that's a tonic. And similarly, when you get up early in the morning and you go for a stroll, if you go walk for a while, maybe in the evening also, or whatever time that suits you, because these days it's not possible to maintain a particular regime. Everybody has their own typical routine, which routine normally disturbs the kind of medicinal prescriptions which are offered by the doctors. Normally this is not being followed. So, healthy, keeping yourself healthy, that's also a matter of routine affair. That's a tonic. Now listen to some other words. Alleviate. Alleviate means to remove you from the misery. If you take certain painkiller, that alleviates you. There are certain measures taken by the government of India always, or by the different state governments. Poverty alleviation program. What is poverty alleviation program? There are certain schemes which can alleviate you, which can take you away from poverty. That is called alleviate. So, if something alleviates you from misery or from bad feeling or bad happening, so that gives you wholesome atmosphere. So that is also a meaning near to salubrious. Corrective, curative, these are all simple words. I don't think that I need to explain in detail. Recuperative. You must have seen somebody who has gone to the hospital after a prolonged delirium. Once he comes back home, some relatives rings back. How is your father? No. Would I speak to him? Well, that please, uncle, don't disturb him. He is still in a recuperative stage. What is that recuperative? Recuperative means वो अभी सुधार के स्टेज में है, अभी सुधरे नहीं है. He was in a great stage of difficulty of his physical well-being. So now he is in a stage of recovery. So that is called recuperative. And exactly same or the similar identical situation that you go to hill station. Even the psychiatrist prescribe that don't give him tension now, or don't give her any tension now. Take her to some hill station for a while, maybe for 10-15 days. He will have a different fresh air from the mountains and he will get corrected. So there is nothing wrong. He has mentally undergone a lot of trauma or traumatic situation. That's why he is feeling bad. So you can do one thing. You can take him to hill station for recuperation. The word is RECURPARATION. Recuperation. Rehabilitative. You must have seen some of the drug addicts. They are pushed back to the rehabilitation center. So some of the hospital also become rehabilitative in nature, which can really bring you back to the normal stage. So that becomes rehabilitative. That's exactly what salubrious does. Then rejuvenating. I have quite frequently used this word. Let me put you out of the dampened spirit. Let me rejuvenate your mind and spirit. What is that rejuvenation? When you meet a fresh air, fresh weather, fresh atmosphere, nice people, no negativity around you, new people. Old people always try to cajole you. They always try to provoke you. New people who are not knowing your past, present, or what is going to be your future. So you meet them just like any Tom, Dick and Harry. So you have no any baggage of previous thing under your reputation or your name. So you meet him just like ordinary man. So that really rejuvenates you from your dampened spirit. That rejuvenates you from your bad holocaust which you have just undergone. So this is also very good word in the category of salubrious. Remedial. Remedial is again a word. Remedy se bana hai remedial. Then advantageous. If you go to the hill station, that shall be advantageous to your health. You have suffered a lot. You have already undergone tremendous mental agony for a while or so. So it's better that you go to a hill station and recuperate yourself. Hygienic, sanitary, then you can say non-poisonous, non-toxic. These are some of the words which I'll be giving you so that you can really copy it up and for your benefit. I've just explained few words which are slightly needed your attentions to be attracted towards. Now let us see some of the antonyms. Antonyms means iska ulta. What would be the words? What would be those words whose meaning would be directly or somehow opposed to salubrious? Salubrious क्या हुआ? Healthy. Non-salubrious क्या हुआ? Unhealthy. क्या क्या word हो जाएगा? Damaging. Oh ho! Don't go to the industrial city. Don't go to Kanpur. There are so many industries and effluents coming out from the industries and the factories. That will make you a sick man. That is very dangerous. Deleterious to health. The word is deleterious. D-E-L-E-T. When you say, see, this word has been derived from delete. You know, ये ठीक नहीं है, इसको delete कर दो. Delete means finish it off. Deleterious is something continuation of the word delete. Adjective of, it's adjective. Deleterious. D-E-L-E-T-E-R-I-O-S. Deleterious. Not good. Not harmful. Useful. Harmful. Smoking is deleterious to health. You know. Harmful, injurious, pernicious. P-E-R-N-I-C-I-O-S. Pernicious, injurious. That is badly injurious to your health. Infectious, poisonous, sickening, toxic, insanitary. Sanitary, salubrious. Insanitary is non-salubrious. Unhygienic, unsanitary, noxious. This is again under antonyms. It's absolutely noxious. And from the word noxious, there is another word which is very near and the keen, near to its meaning. Obnoxious. Oh my God. How can you go to the factory area? That area is full of obnoxious weather. That's not salubrious. So that is again opposite of salubrious. Unhealthy, unwholesome. So these are the words, and my attempt, my dear loving children, that you should really develop the habit of picking few words so that you can be in a habit of learning new words every day. Develop the habit of reading newspaper so that newspaper will always throw you in the area where you are automatically exposed to new words, choosing new words, and those new words will give you new minds, mindful imaginations. And once you come in the arena of imagination, the sky is the limit for you. Thank you very much.
यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानम् अधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम् परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि